Thanks for coming by, everybody. Chantel's been busy. Yesterday she done Wild Wings, and today she did a rant, and she also did something with saying that, I don't know, she's gonna get that rubber doll again or something. So the only way to keep up with her is to do live. So let's get right. Thank you very much for coming by. We got 63 folks here right now, and thanks for coming by. Let's get on with it.
Hello, foodie beauties.
So I just wanted to show everybody my skinny ankle. My ankle is skinny, so yeah.
No.
There you have it.
All right, hey guys, let's do this song together. And a 1, and a 2, and a 1, 2, 3, 4. Hey guys, hey guys, hey guys, hey, 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 hey. All right, so today I have for you Wild Wing. Yeah.
With this, she might as well just say she's given up. And like, I predicted this. Some of you folks might have remembered when you were on with one of my other lives, and I said, I predict she's going to be back on to full-on mukbangs. I predicted that. I just haven't had the time to go back into my own footage and say it. And bring it forward for you. She done given up. Or wait, she already has given up. She wasn't trying to change. This is like colossal hopelessness. That in the midst of all this stuff, she just did a health concerns one, where now she says she has asthma. And now she is with Wild Wings. Yeah, colossal hopelessness. Bert fam. It's the reason why I turned away from Foodie but a year ago. Super Chat Cat. Super Cat, Super Chat Cat. Y'all bless me. I hope to bless you back. Super Chat Cat. Thank you very much for her, fam. So right at the opener there, she might as well just say it's hopeless, okay? It's not like she's having... yeah. D. Higgins. That's a good comment.
Let's get this unpacked. I was watching Sweetie Snacker eating wings.
If I already know Sweetie Snacker. Sweetie Snacker is angry and bitter and
I think Wingstop. Oh, the way she eats wings makes me so hungry for wings.
That let's get in on that. Let's get. This makes you hungry for wings. That makes you hungry for wings. That makes me go look for the barf bag. Okay, Chantel, you got great taste as other mukbangers. Oh.
When she crunches the bone, especially when she crunches the bone. So, I'm going to set this up, and I'll be right back.
Oh, shoot. Let me turn that music down. There. Is she done? No, she's still playing it. It's probably royalty-free. It's just safe to turn it off anyway.
And yes, comments are turned off for now because I just...
Look how she is with the comments, huh? You think, here, look, take another good look at her. Look at that. It's like she's addressing a room full of children. And she treats her audience as if they were her pets. You know? So it's like, the comments are turned off. No more beezing. That's how she treats her own human audience as if they were her pets. And you know what? I'd rather listen to the cat's meow than to listen to her what she have to say. Because what she have to say is horse poop.
I just don't want to hear it. I know how they get when I do mukbangs or anything I eat.
That's right. She thinks she's so privileged.
I'm just turning them off. It's not going to be forever. I don't know how long. Whatever. Whenever I feel like turning them back on, I guess.
She's so capricious, right? You give her some interest, you give her some comments, you support her. It's like, I'm just turning you off. I don't want to hear you. When will it be turned back on? I don't even know. You don't mean anything to me. That's the way she treats her own fans, right? Go ahead, be that way, Chantel. More folks will just be coming over here.
Right. It's not that I don't have a thick skin. I don't have a thick annoying tolerance.
Y'all got a thick head. Our Goody liked that one.
Annoyance tolerance. Because honestly, whenever somebody says how many calories this meal has, every single time I've been trying to wait until Sam is out of the litter box to record, but every time I start talking, he gets back in and digs around. He's not even using the bathroom. He just wants to annoy me. Sam? Oh, jeez. Anyway, let him play in his sandbox. All right. So I don't, it's just every time I see comments where it's like I just need to just ignore them. I know, but you have to agree. Every single thing I eat, every single thing I put in my mouth gets highly scrutinized.
It gets highly scrutinized. That's because you're taking your meals on camera. That's why it gets highly scrutinized. It's like every time you fill in all those things and you say, I want this monetized. I want more subscribers. I want everybody to watch. And then when everybody watch, oh, you're highly scrutinizing me. It's always gaslighting. Always gaslighting with her.
It annoys the shit out of me, quite frankly. So, for now, to keep my peace of mind.
Yeah, she's swearing already. I made up my mind I ain't going to swear for this whole episode because I already know how much she swear today.
Comments are off. So we have some Daisy Duke wings, which are barbecue, medium sauce, and dry mango chipotle. We have some dry hang 'em high wings, which are dry southern heat.
Shelley Fowler, let's face it, Chantel eats all day, every day. Her videos are an illusion. She was eating before she turned the camera on. That's right. That's right. You're predicting what I'm going to say a little bit later.
Meat and dry jerk. Celery, carrots, the obligatory side veggie. And they didn't give me enough. I ordered a bunch of ranch. They didn't give me enough, so I need a...
She didn't get enough ranch. Here, look. Oh, I didn't give enough ranch. First world problems. Chantel got first world problems. She didn't get enough ranch, even though she got some. Look at that. You got wings and fried pickles and more wings. And, oh my goodness. And the ranch. Yeah, she's asking for a refund. That's right, Nemki. Nemki Gi Zagan. She's asking for a refund. As if.
a refund on that. Then we have some pickle willies, which are deep fried pickles with a creamy dill sauce, and some seasoned French fries.
That's right. Fries, the wings, and the pickles, and the ranch.
I'm going to put some ketchup on the side for those.
How many times do we see her go with the ketchup and call it sugary glop? And now she come right back to it and she's put on a ton of it. Everything's already got a coating on it and seasoning. She's going to add more. Here, let me switch this up a little wee bit for a while. There. Y'all can still see me. I'm here. I'm here. Ooh.
You know how I love ketchup.
Sauce on sauce.
I wanted to buy Pepsi, but they gave me Pepsi, so whatever.
Does anyone believe that? Oh, I ordered. You see, this is it. Whenever Chantel says that we don't know nothing about her life, she has decided to live her life on camera. And now she's going to eat anyway. Look at that mountain of stuff. And so she's going to eat anyway. So she figures if I turn the camera on myself while I eat, I make money. If I don't turn the camera on, I don't make money. So she's paid for this all just by putting it on camera. And it's like, well, what am I going to do? Pretend I don't get my Pepsi? So she just lied. Oh, I ordered a Diet Pepsi. They sent me a normal one. That's a huge thing in the fast food service industry. If somebody orders a diet something, all the alarm bells go off because folks don't want to have the full sugar, the full fat, whatever it is. It's like if you order like a gluten-free pizza and they make a normal one and they say, hey, you made me sick, right? So that's huge. There's no way they got that wrong. She ordered a full sugar Pepsi and that's what she got.
All right. First, I'm going to try these Daisy Dukes. They're my favorite with the blue cheese. Give you a beauty bite. I'm really hungry, so I need to dig in right now.
Oh, my. Can you imagine the calories just on the ranch alone? Huh? If she took those little tubs of ranch and ate them by themselves and put steamed broccoli to it, it's not even a diet meal anymore.
Kitty bite. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Rachel Killer says diet soda makes you hungrier. The thing with Chantel is she says, "Oh, cold water. That's my favorite drink. Cold water, cold water." She lie all the time.
Mm. Mm. Mm-mm-mm-mm.
Dang. Did you see that meat disappear? And the batter and everything. It's gone. It's gone.
No, Sam.
Yeah, we still in the middle of COVID. You don't know where any of those little tubs of ranch came from or who had their hands on them. And make sure you lick all your fingers.
Paper towel does the trick. So, I'm going to be doing a whole week of mukbangs. Like, every day.
I have to get the clip on a live that I did where I said, I predict she's going back to full-on mukbangs. I got to dig that one up for the next one, okay? I'll stop talking about it. I predicted. Then again, all y'all predicted it too. We all knew this is going to happen.
Mukbang of my choice.
Emily, same poop, different day. That's right. Vert Fem, that's right. A whole week. Yeah, why don't you use the paper towel on her fingers then?
Because I want to.
She's dipping that French fry in there. She's getting some of the sauce off the wings and for the ketchup she laid down.
So every day, you're going to be getting a mukbang and story time.
Yeah, a mukbang in a dirty story. Indigo Soul, that's funny. Thanks. Hi there. Hi, Mia J. Hi, chat.
I feel like doing it, and that's what I'm going to do.
I feel like doing it, and that's what I'm going to do. Truer words of somebody with no willpower. Smash that like, say on way blue. Super chat kit. Super chat kit. You bless me, and I'm going to bless you back. Super chat cat. Super chat cat on way blue. It's a very entertaining singing cat. Thank you, on way blue.
All right. So today,
she already ate 2 meals beforehand, D. Higgins.
I thought I would talk about I don't know why I always do this to myself. I was bored, desperate, feeling a little frisky, like I wanted to talk to somebody about something. Is that what you young'uns call it these days? Something?
I thought she was always busy trying to portray herself as being 16 just because she's 36 when she's trying to age same as Hussey. And it doesn't matter what you do, Chantel, because you've aged the heart. You've aged the heart. That's what you get when you're more than 500 pounds. You can talk about age than anybody else. You've aged the heart.
So, oh my, I look really skinny today. So don't worry, guys. I look skinny. I'm good. So I signed up for Tinder again for like a day. And in that one day, before I deleted my account in a haste, you won't believe some of the people I got the pleasure or displeasure of talking to. So I thought I'd tell you about these people. That's really nice. There's a seasoning, there's a spice in jerk I just love. So, let's get right to
Is it that freeze there? It froze. Oh, good, good, good. Look, 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 look. This is so funny. She's like says, "Oh, oh, Chantel thinks she's so hot, right?" And I can't even make a face that looks that bad. It's like, is she gonna sit there and tell stories, dirty stories that's all made up? Could she at least not make a face like that? Oh my goodness.
it. The first guy, like, it shows you your matches, right? Like people who like you or swiped right, I guess, or whatever.
Yeah, and they match you with the zoo.
So, there's this one guy, he was so hot.
How many times have we already heard her say this before? It's all made up. You know, any guy that she has any interaction with online, oh, he was so hot. Get out of here.
These are so good.
Debbie Tim, very dainty and petite.
And the dill ranch. Oh. So anyway, this guy was really buff, like super hot. Like he looked like a model, like an Instagram model. He probably was. He had white teeth, beautiful black hair, blue eyes, big body, like buff and shiny.
You know where she found that? That was in the online catalog for the rubber dolls. And she was high on THC when she was looking at him. That's how she hallucinated all that.
And I was like, ooh. It sounded too good to be true. I thought I'd give it a shot. So he messages me.
Yeah, her hair is in real bad shape, yeah.
This guy, I mean, it's kind of a turnoff for me when a guy's so like, he had more pictures on his profile than Kim Kardashian, okay?
Kim Kardashian, that's so like 10 years ago.
But whatever, this is Tinder, you know? So we're talking, and then he says to me, you know, I like a big girl. I like to do a big girl, is what he said. I like to see if I can handle it. You know, it makes me feel so strong being able to lift a big girl off the ground. And I'm just like, oh, wow. Thanks. So
I'm waiting to comment.
basically, you're using me as an exercise tool. Like,
you see, if you're going to tell a lie, just to tell the lie that, like, she found some hot guy who's crazy about her, which is ridiculous. So she has to make up a story to go with the lie. It's just like, well, basically you're using me for an exercise machine. No, because nobody ever said that. Nobody ever said that. Of course, you might know already what she says a little later. I'm waiting to comment on that.
to feel better about yourself, to boost your ego. Next. Like, Anyway, I love licking my fingers.
Yeah, we've gathered that
One
much.
was disturbing, but hilarious.
Go on, say it. I'm awaiting.
No, go away, Sam. Absolutely hilarious. It was just like a message, like, I didn't even reply to this, but it was like, hey, princess, can I have sex with your fat rolls?
As if. You know, there's so much good comments here. Let me get some of these comments. Here, as if. Oh my goodness, what kind of an avatar you got going on there? I didn't see that. As if any guy is going to send her a message that says he wants to do it with her fat rolls. That's not part of normal conversation for any guy. All right? This is totally coming out of her sick mind. And you know what she's smiling at? She's smiling at the giant lie that she just told. Right? Nobody said this. Nobody said this. This is all coming out of Chantel's drug-soaked head. Nobody said this ever. As if, you know, how does she, when you're filling out your thing for YouTube and the videos, and it say, you got any sex in this video? This is all dirty, filthy stories. And later on, she tells horror stories. No, Chantel.
Now, I'm not trying to kink shame anybody.
It's all right, Chantel. It never happened anyway. All right? You can try to build up the lie by saying, you know, I'm not trying to judge on this guy. Look, he never said it in the first place, okay? It never happened. You're crazy. You've been lying about these hoe stories and these hoe days and these dirty stories. It never happened. It never happened.
Well, but that's just not my thing.
That's good, because it never happened. Nobody asked you to do that.
I'm sorry, but my roles are not exactly an erogenous zone, so what's in it for me?
You see what she's doing there? She's selling it. It's like in pro wrestling, when a guy hits you, you go like this. And like if you're overselling it, he goes like this. You go, whoa, like this. And if you're angry at the other wrestler and he hits you like this and you don't sell it. What she's saying is, what's in it for me? And you say, my goodness, she sounds very aggressive and everything. She's trying to get you to believe the story is actually real. That she's acting right now. You see that? This is acting. She's acting. That's acting. She had prepared that look on her face from earlier on. That's acting. She's acting.
These selfish lovers, man. Self-serving, selfish lovers.
She's acting.
Yeah.
Banging the Pepsi on the
I
table.
was in a bad mood when this nice guy finally messaged me. It was a nice guy.
All part of the lie.
In my profile, I said just looking for fun because I don't want a relationship, okay? I don't. And especially not on Tinder.
Yeah, we figured that out.
You can't meet somebody nice. I mean,
the only thing you want a relationship with is what you got in front of yourself now.
This poor nice guy messages me. I'm really fit. Look at this. A double pickle. And me, horny AF, and this poor guy's like,
what a lady Chantel is, huh? I mean, it's too easy. Every time you do a freeze frame, you get a face like this because that's what she looks like all the time, and you got to put work into that. It's like if you're eating something. Could you imagine be a fella on the other side of a table, get her a coffee, want to talk? Forget it.
So I'm a really a nice guy. I'll cook you dinner. I'll buy you flowers. Block. Next. I just wasn't in the mood for that. No. It's like, when has sex just become so weird? You know what I mean?
Well, I'm glad that you're wading in with a comment. My belief is the only guy you ever had anything to do with has been Pete's. You know, I wouldn't be surprised that you and BB, that was just business. You know, like you got a channel to make, right? So you exploit him while he's there, and you say that you're your boyfriend, girlfriend. He had his sister living in the same place. Has anybody ever heard of that? Like a guy who lives with the woman and brings his sister in too, and says, "Oh, she's renting a room." That don't make sense.
Where's all the people who just want a little old fashioned in out? In and out. Anyway, had a few of these. Hey, can I have your email so I can send you a picture of my beep?
Oh, Chantel, such highbrow comedy. Yeah, Hank Boo, that was probably BB's real girlfriend.
Carrot.
Or his other girlfriend for real, yeah.
Ranch, ranch, ranch. Mm-hmm. Mm. Mm. And there's this one guy. I shouldn't have put my real name, but I put my first name. He asked me my first name, so I was like, whatever. But now I know why he asked me. Every single thing he said, he would end it with my name. Like, how are you doing today, beautiful Chantal? Where are you from, Chantal? You look very beautiful, Miss Chantal. Miss Chantal or Miss Chantal? Like, dude, you're gonna make me want to change my name. Like, seriously.
You hear all the time her eating. It's like listening to somebody squash a really brittle snow in your hand. Like,
What the heck is the matter with you?
what's the matter with you? Sitting there telling these dang made up stories. We all know they fake. You know, the entirety of us seeing you. Oh, never.
You know that old saying? Don't say my name, you'll wear it out. Whenever a kid would annoy you in school.
She's always back at school. She's always back at school. Pathetic. Excuse for a human.
Excuse me. Well, he was that guy. Jeez. So, immediate turn off. Like, immediate.
The blimp and the simp. You're right.
Yep. My favorite is the Daisy Duke.
You know, by the time most of us are 4 years old, we've had that straightened out, you know, sucking your thumb like an infant. She's going to be 37 this month. And look at her go. Toddler. Big toddler.
For sure. So, anyway. Just a lot of turnoffs. But I never learn. I keep going back.
You don't go at all. She's acting. You know,
Remember this guy.
I keep going back to it.
Legit serial killer.
Serial
Like,
killer
again. I
again.
talked to on there, I think. Is it serial killer? So I look for signs. You know, I watch way too many Netflix true crime documentaries or Manhunt.
That's all you do is watch.
Files.
That's all you do is watch TV while you're high. That's where all these stories come from.
I picture the host of Forensic Files in his voice. Or one of those stern, serious female narrators from one of those shows. Talking about my case if I accept a date with one of these guys. Chantal from Ottawa was a lonely 36-year-old woman, just looking for a good time. Tragically, her head was found in a sewer just 27 miles west of her hometown.
That is a horrific story now. All right? It's like, how could she be telling filthy, explicit sex stories about some man that wants to have relations with her blubber, and now she's talking about her own self being murdered, being decapitated, and her head being left in a ditch somewhere? I don't know how. You know, I don't want to bite the hand that feeds me, so I'm not going to say nothing. And I'm not talking about her.
Wow. Something like that. Now, I am a bit paranoid, sure. I'll admit it. I'm going to mix the blue cheese with the ranch. However, my instinct told me with this one guy, because it was like, can I tell you something? Promise you won't be weirded out.
Oh, we're already used to that.
I hate when people do that. Like, if I tell you, you have to promise not to get mad or not to get scared. Well, how can I make a promise based on a reaction, a hypothetical, like, I don't know what you're going to tell me. No. So I was like, all right. Fingers crossed behind my back. So he's like, if we hook up, would you let me strangle you?
What is this doing on the platform? You know, like when I ran the thumbnail of her in her underwear that she posted herself, they took it down for me. Then I cropped it a little bit and they took it down again. Meanwhile, she was allowed to keep her own underwear pose when she was trying to get people to go to OnlyFans. And now she's having like an X-rated, dangerous, self-harm sex fantasy. And the dang video isn't even age restricted. I don't know. You know, not only is it not right, it's just proving how insane she is. I mean, can you imagine you try to get to know her and try to be a friend, and she's sitting across the table from you telling you stories like this? That's why she got no friends. I ain't seen nobody on her channel except for BB, a tiny little bit. BB was on there this much, a tiny little bit, and Pete's. That's it. Nobody wants to be around her.
He's like, you could tap me and I would stop right away. No questions asked. Would you let me tie you up with duct tape?
What? What the hell? What the hell is wrong with this beast? You know, it's like she's talking about being murdered, strangled, and being tied up with duct tape. What? This is toxic. You know, she says, "Oh, I don't know why people has to complain about me." I mean, you're a toxic force on YouTube. You know, dang. Oh, you know, just sit there and eat your food. That's why I stopped being a fan of hers, right? Because I noticed about a couple years ago it got worse and worse, and here she is. It's all murder and strangulation. How is she putting this on the platform? I don't know.
Thinking of my head in a sewer on the 6 o'clock news. Yeah, no thanks. Some people are into that, but not me. No. No way. One guy was too pushy, like desperate. Like you look desperate when you're pushy. Women, like there should be like how to turn on a woman 101. I know women are complex, but ladies, you have to agree there's just some universal rules when it comes to
She should not be using. She's trying to set herself up like she's having a chat with the gals. Like, ladies, I gotta no, because Chantel, you ain't no lady. This is Chantel eating at the age of. She's gonna be 37 at the end of this month. Ladies, let's talk seriously, ladies. Oh, wait a minute. Chantel, you ain't no lady.
men turning women off on these date sites. Like, no dick pics within the first like week, okay? Yeah.
Just because she used that little term, dick pics, she thinks that she's bringing some validity to this whole thing. She ain't talking to nobody. Ain't nobody getting back to her. This is all her own sick, perverted story.
He gets bored when I do video. And then when I stop my video, he goes and sleeps and licks his butt in the corner. Go sleep! Go sleep!
Would you not include them poor cats in your narrative, all right? Don't bring them into it. Leave them alone. Leave the kitties alone. Somebody's going to make a special appearance. Wow! Leave the kitties alone! Wow! A curse on Chantel! That is what you get! Good.
Sleep, Chubby-oos! Chubby-oos! Go sleep, Chubby-oos. I'll give you a churro in a minute. Go. He wants to come on the counter, but no. Not right now. Daisy Dukes with extra cat hair. So, my favorite wings are the flat ones. I have Daisy Duke sauce on my arm. He scratched me really well. He got me good the other day. Yesterday by accident.
By accident. Yeah, right.
Yeah, by accident.
Yeah. You probably leaned over while high and almost squished him. Oh, she's so feminine. What a gentle flower our Chantel is.
This guy was super pushy. He was like, and I wasn't attracted to him at all. Like, at all. And I'm sorry to sound, you know, shallow. But I don't know you, so obviously if I'm not, I go by looks right away, you know, initially. But anyways, yeah. So he messaged me, and like I accepted. He had messaged me, and like he didn't want to talk. Like I don't like a guy I can't have a conversation with. Like
Super Chat Cat. That was me clearing my voice. Super Chat Cat. Super Chat Cat. You bless me and I bless you back. I hope you have good luck, Missy Bell. Super Chat Cat.
who just doesn't care about what you have to say. Like almost instantly, he was like, "Let's meet up and go for coffee."
That's the funny part. Can you imagine? Imagine yourself being a guy sitting on the other side of this.
I was like, "Can I find out more about you first? Like, what if I don't like you? What if I don't want to meet you for coffee? Like, tell me something about yourself. Give me something, you know?" So
Super Chat Cat. Super Chat Cat. Lorelai Gonzalez, you bless me, I bless you back. Super Chat Cat. Watch more than Netflix. Wow.
I said, "Well, can we talk a bit first? We'll talk when we go for coffee. I'd really like to wait a little bit and get to know you first. It's just coffee." So I didn't block him, but I like cut the communication with him. He tries to get back in, like by liking my profile again or whatever. However Tinder works, like swipe right, I guess.
Yeah, get into that full sugar Pepsi. There you go. There you go.
I'm just like, dude, I'm not gonna talk to you again. Like buzz off, you know. Jeez.
She's all
I think I
acting.
like saucy wings more than dry wings. If I'm being honest.
Oh shit! I wish I had gotten that a second earlier. Did you hear the little tub of ranch? She took so much she pulled up the tub itself.
Hi. Bye.
That's perfect. That's perfect. Bye. Thank you, Pete's. I'm done listening to you. He's a mean prick, too. Piece of crap, Pete's. Yeah, get lost, Pete's.
He was beezing.
Yeah, creep.
You're beezing. Yeah, he was. He was beezing today. Anyway. I've accepted the fact that
What? You're
I
a
need to
slob?
save money and buy that sex doll.
Oh, she said she's gonna get that doll again.
You know. Yeah, I'll have to do all the work, but it'll get me in shape, and he can't laugh at me huffing and puffing.
Oh, that's sweet. We gotta blow that one up. Yeah, that looks good. Yeah. Oh, Mari, that's a good one. Let me bring that one up. Yeah, that's a good one. That's a good one too. Oh yeah.
Sex doll can't try to kill you. And if he does, well, you can sue the company.
All right, Chantel, even though this is all a lie, you realize that the sex doll isn't going to walk around and move for you, right? You know that much. You know that the sex doll is just a doll to just lie there, right? It's not like a science fiction cyborg, and it's not going to try to kill you, and you can't sue no company. You do know that much, huh? Right, Chantel? Yeah? You just said you can sue the company if the sex doll tries to attack you then? Okay, Chantel. I think that you know, someone should come along and, just take you away from this platform. I mean, if you think that the doll's going to attack you and then you can bring a big lawsuit against the company, then, well, you're always on the vape, so that explains it a lot.
I mean, no. So, anyway, I mean that's the reality.
No, that was a dirty fantasy. Drink that sugar, girl. Drink it, you toddler. Come on, get some more.
Oh, well.
See how she drink like a toddler? Here, look. She go like this. Imagine, glug, glug, glug. That's our Chantel, toddler.
I've had enough food.
No, this is what's going on. You've run out of story. Okay, like COVID is still on, and all the stuff is flying out of her face while she's eating. She wipes her face with her hands, and all that food is still nice and warm and wet and fresh. And she's been into the ranch, everything, and double, triple dipping. What? She think that the pizza's gonna have a go at that? No. She's been sucking out of that same bottle. She says, "Oh, I've had enough food." Bull poop. I've tried to not swear at all for this one because she swears so much. It's like she's run out of lies for the evening. I say she's just go ahead and eat and tell them two stupid stories that she's gonna tell, and now she can't put together any more stories. They're done. So now she's gonna say and lie and say, "Well, I've had enough food." BS. She's gonna finish that all. She's gonna wipe it all out. Hey, Ray. Yeah, that's what's gonna happen. She's gonna eat it all.
I really liked the deep fried pickles the most, and the Daisy Duke wings. Those are my favorite. The carrots and celery were pretty good too, but I'm stuffed. I mean, I don't have enough to eat. So, that's it. So yeah, so I'm gonna do a week. I just feel like doing a week of mukbangs and story times. I enjoy just getting ready or not. I just enjoy just sitting. I enjoy talking and telling stories and having different foods,
I just enjoy sitting around all day doing nothing, ordering fast food, telling dirty stories, and gaslighting and pretending I have illnesses which I do not have, and telling everybody to stop bothering me after I gaslight and reveal too much about myself. Oh, Chantel.
So that's just what I enjoy doing. So that's what I'm gonna do. And no headache for me. Comments off. For now. For at least the week. So anyway.
Super Chat Cat, y'all bless me. I hope to bless you back. Sip. Hey, I love your channel. You're spot on with everything about it, and I think you're funny as heck. Sip. Super Chat Cat.
Guys, I appreciate you watching my video, And I hope you enjoyed it, because I'm not doing this.
Why'd she just cut off there? Okay.
For me, I'm doing it.
What'd she say? I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for you? Can I grab this? Yeah, I can. Okay.
Having different foods, you know? So that's just what I enjoy doing. So that's what I'm gonna do. And no headache for me. Comments off. For now. For at least the week. So anyway, guys, I appreciate you watching my video, and I hope you enjoyed it, because I'm not doing this.
Okay, what she say is, I'm not doing this for me, I'm doing this for you. There's a little bit of a glitch there. I don't know what the heck it is. Doesn't matter. Get out of here, Chantel. I got one more video coming, okay? Remove from the stream. No, it's break time. I'm going to do her rant. And break time, I'm going to do these. Now, these they come with a warning. You know, not to bother your friends with them because they're so disgusting. And I haven't opened them yet. So, remember, this is just a little break. We got 2:15 here. 2:15, stick with me. We're going to play with these things a little bit. And then we're going to do her rant, which is about 8 minutes. Now, what folks do with these things, because what they are is, I'll give you one example. What this says coconut, and the other one is spoiled milk. So you get the same color. There's two different flavors, and it's a risk, right? So I'm going to open this fresh. There. Here's the tab. There's a tab. And we're opening this. Come on, 211. Stick around. Then what do? You do this. I hope I didn't just break something. I think I might have broken it. Wait, this has got to open. Okay, is it open from here? Okay, I've just broke something off. You can see there. I guess you're supposed to open this little thing here, and I pulled the ring off so hard I broke. Hey, we're gonna come on. Oh, dang it. Okay, I gotta pull this ring forward. Hang on. Okay. All right. Okay, 207. I'm boring people. Come on. What do you do? I can't get the friggin' thing open. Look at that. They got a full thing here. Yeah, and Emke, these things can actually make you throw up. Well, what the hell? Okay, even if I pulled this part off, which is you're supposed to, take one at a time, the rest of it should still be open. Okay. Side strip. Shoot it. Do I have a knife handy? Look out. Dang it. Use the wand. Oh, whoa. Hang on. Okay. There, they're open. Now, we lost 10 people waiting for you to open this. Now, I busted something. Now, what smart asses are supposed to do are, now don't do it. Don't do it, because you've already been generous enough tonight. You've already been generous enough. What wise guys are supposed to do is, super chat me and I'll eat one. Super chat me and I'll eat another. Don't. You've already given me enough. Let's just, this is either juicy pear or booger. I'm not going to make any. No, that's lime. The other one's probably going to be lawn clippings. They're both lime. I'm sorry I screwed it up. I broke something. Look, we're losing folks. We had over 200. We got 185 now. Yeah, your 11-year-old can open it. Okay. I'm getting the other Chantel. Hang on. Oh, my goodness. We're losing folks. Beverly, I'll get right to you.
It is ridiculous that
Hang
an
on.
overweight person is told what to do,
Hold on, Beverly.
or what they can and cannot eat, what they can and cannot wear on a public platform. It is ridiculous that people...
Hang on. Get her down to 0. Super chat cat. Y'all bless me. I hope to bless you back. Super chat cat. Beverly Pickett. Thanks. Let's get in this one. It's only about 8 minutes long. And go.
It is ridiculous that an overweight person is told what to do, or what they can and cannot eat, what they can and can...
No, you're not just an overweight person, and people aren't telling you how to live your life. You are morbidly obese, and you go on YouTube and pretend that you have illnesses which you do not. That's why people take issue with it.
Not wear on a public platform. It is ridiculous that people mental illness shame others. When you say things...
You do not have mental illness. It's ridiculous for charlatans such as yourself to go online and pretend that you have mental illness. You don't have mental illness. You don't have depression. You don't even have mild depression. You have chosen to live your life on camera, and you've shot so much footage of yourself over so long, we know you better than any therapist. By the way, you're not seeing a therapist. You're on an even keel, okay? Even though if you got to walk across the floor, you're gasping for breath, you are very productive for what you do. You roll out of bed, you make a mukbang, and then you roll back to bed. You're very active. Depressed people are not active. And you say you have severe depression. You're always laughing and giggling and carrying on. You drive out to the forest, eat a pizza. You say you're going to go take a dump on the side of the road. Depressed people don't do that. You don't have mental illness. You're lying. You're lying, okay? You're lying.
Like, she's manic. She's bipolar. You're saying it in a derogatory, condescending way. And if I did have that mental illness, what's your point? Why are you illness shaming?
Everything that you bring with criticism against Chantel, she isolate the word, put shaming on it, turn it around, and send it back with a side order of bully, bully, bully. You gaslight people. You do it to get a bigger audience, to get more money, okay? That's why you do it.
Illness shaming. Don't use it as an insult. How is it okay for skinny mukbangers to gorge on thousands of calories, but it's not okay for me to eat any fucking thing?
Because you're like this, all right? Normal person's like this. You're like this, okay? And you are morbidly obese. You know why they have the term morbidly obese? Because that's you. You try to walk across the floor. We got you live on video. When you were getting high, that video of mine, it's age restricted and it can't be monetized either because it's not what the advertisers want, they say. You went to get some water because you said, I need water, because you were smoking so much vape. And then you sat down and you were like, that's the type of obese you are. It's not like you need to lose 30, 40, or even 50 or even 60 pounds. You can't go from the bed you're sitting on. You see that door over there? And you went and got some water? You came back and you're... and the people who are telling you to knock it off are the folks that still care about you. Those are the people whose comments you've turned off. So it's not that everybody else can eat and you can't. You're morbidly obese. So you're setting a bad example to everybody. And to your own fans, they have a concern. I don't have a concern for you because you're evil. You fake illness and you gaslight to get more money. It's immoral crime.
Other than salad and lean protein. How is it that people have an issue with me eating corn tortilla chips, but don't have an issue with people eating fucking bacon and cheese and waffles just because they're on a keto diet?
You know, your logic is a ridiculous imitation of real logic. You know, you're morbidly obese. You want to eat a whole bunch of tacos, taco shells, the chips. It's all starch. That's the last dang thing you need. And it's like, why do you criticize me when other people can have bacon just because they're on keto? Because they're not morbidly obese. Look, there's two groups, okay? There's the one group that are on your channel that you have now banned their comments that actually care about you, right? Then there's the other group, those of us who don't care because you're an evil gaslighter and you fake illnesses. Then you turn around and say, I don't have it. Who told you I did? You did it. Remember when you did years ago, said you had fatty liver disease and diabetes, and Zachary Michael did a reaction and you deleted the video? Well, we still have his reaction. That's the proof. That's the receipts that you are gaslighting all the time for extra money. Right now, you're lucky. You're just getting away with it. There's nothing wrong with you. You are comfortable being lazy and comfortable being a glutton. And when you put on the drama, you get more money, llama.
Because it's a trendy diet. How is that okay? I've turned comments off again because the minute I open them up, it's just constant negativity about.
That's not negativity. That's just people telling you the facts that if you keep carrying on like this, you're going to make yourself worse. You feel fine right now. You got no idea how your body's operating system is working so hard just to keep you comfortable. And you know, one of these days, your body's going to tap you on the shoulder and say, hi, here's a great big stroke. Now, for those folks that still care about you, they're trying to protect you from that happening. And for us here, I don't care because you're immoral. You fake illnesses and you gaslight for more money. If I had my way, you'd be in jail for faking illnesses, okay? You got a really mean, rotten personality on you. And because you need this money, you have to share your rotten personality. You only got two cards to play. There's this one. Hey, Tivanda! That's your character. And then when you're live streaming for 4 or 5 hours straight and telling everybody to go F themselves, that's the real Chantel. That's what makes it funny to watch, because you got a revolting personality, and thank goodness I don't have to work with it.
About what I'm eating and shaming me for what I'm eating, like that fucking helps. I have said so many times before that I'm not eliminating foods, I'm not restricting. It's my life. Let me fucking live it the way I want to. If you have a problem with it, then just leave my channel.
If you got a problem with other people expressing themselves, then you can leave YouTube, is what you can do.
I'm keeping comments off. I don't know. I hope for a long time, because honestly, I'm so much fucking happier when I don't have to listen to.
Honestly, if you're so much effing happy when you don't have to listen to them, then fine. Treat your own fans that way, and your fans will just keep coming over to here, or coming over to Hussy, or coming over to Yabba, or Charlie Gold. So go ahead. Treat people like garbage. Treat your own fans as if they were pets. Tell them, I don't want any beefs and I don't want to hear from you. I'm honestly so much happier when I don't have to deal with you people and your comments. And they'll just keep walking away, and they'll come over here. And you ain't never going to be a big YouTuber, okay? You're a mid-card player. If this was pro wrestling, you'd be a jobber. You know, a guy who's guaranteed to lose. He just shows up like the Brooklyn Brawler. You're a jobber. That's what you is. You're small fries.
To it when I don't have to hear people judging me for what I eat just because I'm fat. You don't know the full story on my health. You don't know everything. You don't know what I'm working on in therapy. You don't know my real blood sugar levels. You only know what I told you.
Isn't that right? We only know what you told us. And you say we don't know your life. You said this before. You guys don't know. You don't. We do. Because you've shared too much as it is. You've been on camera too often for too long that we do know what's going on, which is you just keep getting bigger all the time. You don't have a therapist. No way you got a therapist in the middle of holiday season, tail end of last year, during COVID. No way you got a therapist. No way. If you had a real therapist, they want to know everything about your life. And they would say, you get off YouTube. It's causing you misery. You got enough money in the bank. Put Pete's on. Put the cats on. Just keep your back catalog alive. Get off there. And no therapist to tell you intuitive eating means eat whatever you want. And if you had a therapist right now, you have to be honest with the therapist. You have to say, I've gone back to mukbangs. I'm eating piles of food all the time. The therapist would say, you can't do that. So you don't have a therapist. You're lying about everything, okay? You just got a type of personality that likes to push people around and be bossy and be mean. You get off on that. And that's why you're isolated. That's why. Because nobody wants to be friends with somebody like that. Ain't nobody wants to work with somebody like that. And now you're left here with this lucky way for you to get money. And you can sit there on the bed and you can tell everybody off and tell your lies. You're only fooling yourself. You ain't fooling nobody here.
I shouldn't have opened that can of worms. Oh, Lord, how I wish I didn't. But even if I didn't, people would still make those comments. Because look at someone like Hungry Fat Chick's comments. Constantly just shaming and shaming for what she...
Don't even use Candy's name, okay? Hey, I'm gonna get right in your dang face. Candy has got a sweet little personality on her, Chantel, okay? It isn't all shaming. People love Candy. She got a sweet little personality, sweet little voice. She doesn't say nothing mean to nobody. She eats her food. We all feel sorry for her. She's so dang big. We only wish her well. Don't you dare compare yourself to Candy, okay? Shut your damn mouth. Don't you dare compare yourself to Candy. She doesn't gaslight folks. She doesn't fake illnesses. It was a hungry hippie. Her colleague there, he had a stroke about 1.5 years ago. That was for real, okay? There's no gaslighting over there. Don't you dare talk about Candy, okay? Shut the heck up.
She's eating. It's her life. Let her live it. It's my life. Let me live it. Again, if you're so bothered, then just leave.
Yeah, you could just leave. If you're so bothered and you can't handle interactive social media, get out of here. Like, we know why you lost the cold water bottle. It's because you said racist things to Charlie Gold. And it's like when you say you're fired, and then a stupid person says, no, I quit. You were fired from Coldy because you were racist towards Charlie Gold. And on the way out, you said, oh, I quit because they support bullies. Well, anybody that you don't like is considered a bully. So, as Yaba said, if you got a problem with YouTube, do you think it's full of bullies? When people are just expressing themselves and you're gaslighting, then why don't you leave YouTube? Okay? Okay? Why don't you leave YouTube? Why don't you show the courage of your own convictions if any of your convictions are real? Then leave it.
People are sickeningly obsessed with what fat people put in their mouths. It's ridiculous. And if I have to hear one more time your channel's promoting, you're influencing people to be obese just by existing and just by eating something I want to eat, is so fat phobic. It's disgusting. And just be quiet. It's just frustrating as a fat person having to deal with this day in and day out. Since the beginning of my channel, I don't want to close my channel because I love doing this. I love making videos.
No, you do not. I got to dig up that footage. I keep referencing this piece of footage. When Chantel was blowing up and doing the live rant against Charlie Gold, she was screaming that if I didn't get paid for this, I wouldn't even do this. That's the real Chantel. You don't love making these things. You do it for the money. That's it. Now, we do this as a bit of, a bit of fun, as a bit of a side hobby. I cannot do a 5-hour live stream one day and do a 6-hour stream the next day and a 4-hour stream the next day and then another 2-hour stream the same day. You have no life. And your criticism for everybody is get a life, get a life, get a life, get a life. I guess if you're 12 years old and you want to say that to somebody, get a life, I guess it makes you feel powerful. It's just that you're the one that's got no life. If you could go on live stream 6 hours, 5 hours, your channel, you said, there's my live stream grand finale, and you were doing a live stream the very next day. You're ridiculous. You're the one that ain't got no life. And you ain't doing nothing behind the scenes.
For people who like to watch them, not for people who obsess over everything I do and hate me for it, for what I put in my mouth, or for not dieting the way they think.
That's not why people have an issue with you. It's because you're gaslighting. And as long as you keep going on camera and saying, why do you hate me because I'm eating my food? We're going to remind you because you fake illnesses. That's why. And when you're not faking illnesses, you're stirring up drama with other creators just because you don't like their success. Then you delete your big live stream and you carry on. You broke the terms of service with your community tab post and you told everybody to go report Yaba. You tried to use your channel as a weapon against another creator. That's the type of person you are. And then you think that because you delete it, that it didn't happen. It did happen. That's why people take issue with you and what you do. It's not because you eat a lot of food.
I should be. For eating carbs. I've had fucking death threats over eating carbs.
No, you have not. If you get a death threat, you report it to the police. Then the police then go to your residence and say where this come from. They contact the whatever email service was used. They get a hold of the internet service provider. They see if the time matches up when that thing was sent, and police take the death threats very seriously. You cannot send death threats over the internet. Even if you go to internet cafe, you'll have to be wearing a Halloween costume. It's like, well, why are you wearing a Halloween costume? Well, you can't do business with us if you come in here wearing a disguise. You can't hide anywhere on the internet if you make threats like that. If anybody would have made a threat against you, they'd be getting arrested right now. You're making it up. You're making it up.
Nasty comments over because I eat too many carbs. I could tell you where to shove your carbs, but you won't like it. I'm so sick of the word. It's so triggering. You don't understand that. You're not helping. You think you are. You think that other people being nice are enabling and that you're helping with your shaming, shitty comments.
Listen to her. You think you're helping with your shaming, poopy comments. No, you're not. The comments that people make are, Don't ask for support and then turn around and eat literally a giant mountain of food. Okay, it's not that difficult. Anybody can at least try for a week. If you would take all your meals for a week and just eat a dang salad and have a glass of wine, you've never done that in your entire history. All you do is say, I'm going to go on this big diet, then you give up. You say, I'm making drastic changes, and then there you are with Wild Wings, okay? You're frustrating. You are the fat shamer. I'm going to get in your face again. You are the fat shamer because you make all overweight people look ridiculous. Like they're liars, like they can't even hold on to a diet for one day. Heck, I'm overweight myself. Hey? The fat shamer is you.
It's the fucking opposite. Okay? Everyone has free will. Everyone's allowed to live their life the way they want to. If I want to try to be healthy one minute and do what I want the next, that's my fucking prerogative. But just because you see me eating rolled tacos or a meal that's not steamed fucking vegetables and quinoa does not mean, or chaffles, or 8 pounds of cheese does not mean I'm not doing anything and that I've given up.
Yes, it does mean that, because you have to eat on camera. Every time you take a meal, if you turn the camera on, you make money. You'd be completely crazy not to take that money. So that's why you've given yourself away to social media. If you're gonna have a meal, you record it. It's money. It's content, because we all know you don't do anything else. Like, you've tried to turn your channel into something different, and you change the banner. You should change the banner to this. It should say, gaslighting, dirty stories, foul mouth. That's Chantel. And nothing else.
So, please, shut it. Zip. Shh, I said shh.
Look at the way she treats her human audience. She says, please, shut it. Stop. Quiet. Shh. I said shish. I said shish. Well, both Americans and Canadians and Europeans all have a fundamental right to express themselves, as long as they don't call for threats or for destruction of property. And we're all allowed to express ourselves too. You ever heard of a movie reviewer or a book reviewer? So you're debating whatever with you. Shush, shush. Go ahead, treat your own fans that way. They'll just keep leaving you, and you'll only be left with idiots and fetish feeder freaks, because that's who you're making those filthy stories for. I mean, why don't you mention, every time you leave the house, you talk about taking a leak or taking a dump in a ditch. That's why people take issue. You're the fat shamer. It's like, oh, I guess all fat people are so out of control, they got to go take a dump in a ditch. You're the fat shamer.
I don't want to turn off comments. And then even some people I thought were like really good supporters are like have turned on me for I don't even know what the fuck. Obviously not real supporters to begin with.
Thank you for telling us that even your own longtime supporters are giving up on you. And you're like, I don't even know why. That's because everybody's fed up with your lives. And you're just a dishonest creature. So go ahead, shrink your own audience. We don't care. As long as we don't threaten you, as long as we don't threaten to destroy property, we got a right to express ourselves too.
You can leave too. I really don't care. I don't need you. I don't care if you want to unsubscribe. I'm not going to stop living how I want to live just because you disapprove of it. I'm not doing anything wrong. I'm not murdering anybody. I'm not doing anything morally wrong. If I trigger you when you have an eating disorder, don't watch me then. Don't watch me. I'm not responsible for how you live your life or who I'm triggering. I'm not responsible for everyone's actions. You can't lay that on somebody. Okay? Fat people have to eat. We have a right to eat what we want to eat.
What logic? Fat people have to eat. Correct. Fat people have a right to choose what they want to eat. Yes. And then there's fat people who fake illnesses and go to the bathroom in a ditch on camera on the internet. And then when you make all overweight people, including myself, I'm overweight too, right? So you make all of us overweight people look bad. And then we say, why do you got to do that? You're pretending, or you are taking a dump in the ditch because you're appealing to a niche audience of fetish maniacs. You get a little bit extra money. And why do you do that? Because you have no talent to share. You have no talent to share. That's why.
Just as much as skinny people. You think 2 chili cheese dogs are any healthier for the skinny person than the fat person? You know? Yeah, I've talked about my blood sugar levels, but you know what? As I've said also, I can't do drastic, okay? I'm trying to...
You can't do drastic. You can't do gradual. You said, oh, when you did you and your car rant with the pizza, I called it demon in my chat, my reactions, because it got demonetized for some reason. I worked on that thing for like 26 hours over weeks. It's huge. It's hours long. And you were saying diets don't work. Restriction doesn't work. Checkmate. Yes, restriction does work. Diets do work. Diets and exercise together do work. You're just comfortable with being lazy. You're comfortable being a glutton. And everybody's at least got enough willpower. I mean, you got willpower to make your videos. You got enough willpower to sit there and tell people to F off. You got the same willpower you could apply to at least try for a week. And you don't, because you're just gaslighting everybody. Because you have no talent. Eating is just a mechanism. You don't have talent beyond the mechanism of eating. And the looks that you were given. And people who are fetish feeder freaks enjoy watching you making a pig of yourself and talking like a pig. You don't have any talent to share other than that, which is why you gaslight. And that's why people take issue with it. You want to talk about fat shaming? You're the biggest fat shamer on the internet, YouTube today.
Heal my relationship with food. And that's the only way I'm going to get anywhere in the first place. Otherwise, it's back to binge city. And that's even worse for my diabetes than the tacos I had for dinner. I want to get these things off my chest. I'm sick of being demonized for when I do give my opinion.
You're not being demonized for giving an opinion. You're being demonized for being a liar. And that's being evil. So to be demonized is appropriate.
And I'm sick of being demonized for being fat and eating.
You're not being demonized for being fat. You're being demonized for being a liar. Hussey's overweight. I'm overweight. Yabba's overweight. Charlie's overweight. I hope she comes back and starts making videos. Ain't nobody here being demonized or demonizing others for being heavy. You're a liar. You're evil. You lie, you gaslight, you fake things for more money. You're immoral. You're evil. That's what we're reacting to.
What I want. Anyone who's overweight knows. How many times have you started a diet and the very next 5 hours you're stuffing Oreos in your face? Well, guess what? I'm no different than you.
Yeah, you are different. Because before you start stuffing the Oreos in your face, the day before you said, everybody, I need your prayers. I'm going to do drastic. I'm tired of screwing around. Tomorrow, the diet begins. Join me, Chantel, on the journey. And then you eat the cookies? That's not you having a hard time or you not having the willpower. That's you deliberately gaslighting because the drama creates more money. That's as simple as that. You treat people like garbage on the daily, and that's what you get reacted for.
Aren't I? And every single person judging me, every single overweight person judging me has been there. So you really don't have a right to talk about it.
Whoa. We all have a right to talk about it. We can review a book, we can review a movie, and we can review... Look at this angry toddler. Look at this angry toddler telling us all, you don't have a right. You know what? I could almost feel sorry for you, almost. Because your rotten attitude will keep you away from a career. It'll keep you away from any decent person that you'll have a relationship with. Pizza's a piece of crap. And when I say beta meal, I'm not talking about straight or gay. Pizza's the type of person that will never grab the pizza, throw it on the floor and say, that's it, I can't watch you do this anymore, and kick some things around the house and leave and mean it. He won't do it because he's a beta male. That's all you're going to get. You got a horrible attitude towards other people, a horrible attitude towards work, and that's why you are sitting there telling us all that we don't have a right to speak We do have a right to speak, all right? Angry toddler, angry toddler, angry toddler, angry toddler. We do have a right to speak. And you know what's going to happen if you bring a false copyright against me? I'll put you, after asking for leave from the court, in front of a judge, and you will toddle and waddle back and forth to the courthouse, to the car, and you will get videotaped there, just like any other goof who's in the middle of a civil trial. We do have a right. We do have a right. And I've been laying off. I have been trying not to swear all night. You tell us we don't have the right. Here's one right. Here's another right. They're both for you, Chantel. We don't have the right.
It's so hypocritical, but yet it happens. And people love it. I'm so sick of it. So I'm turning my comments off. I'm so much happier when they're off. I just feel like it can.
Whoa! She done turned the comments off. She done turned the comments off. Oh, the powerful Chantal. You realize, people? She treats her own audience like garbage. Oh, so the comments are turned off. Well, that means you're going to make less money. So you're going to have to turn right back on again. Oh, you're losing money. You're losing money, Chantel. We can all go to Social Blade and see that you make around $7,000 a month. You want to turn the comments off and leave them off? You're lying about that too. Why you always lying?
Say what I want, I can do what I want, and I don't have to hear it from complete strangers who just want to shame me.
Complete strangers? I mean, do you think that anybody that you're talking to and eating for is going to come over to the house? Are they coming over to your house with a birthday present? They're all strangers.
For something that really has no effect on them at all. Anyways, that's all I wanted to say. I'm obviously not in a good mood. So it's unfortunate, but for me, I have to think of my mental health, my happiness for now. And if it affects I'm not even thinking of my views or subscriber count.
And that's it. It's doing a little glitch at the end there. I don't know why. There was only a couple seconds. She said, like, that's the way it's going to be, and then she turned it off. Get out of here, Chantel. Get out of here. Remove from stream. Get lost. Oh, now you just got me. Well, that was a heck of a night. You know, it's been a busy time there with Chantel. I thought I didn't know if I could squeeze in here and have a good night. I had a great night. We got 256 folks in here. Thanks very much for coming by. And y'all been great with the comments. It's been a lot of fun. I'm going to do another live tomorrow, okay? Because that's the only way to keep up with her. I got to do lives. So my apologies again. This was going to be fun. I screwed this up good. Well, at least I'll figure out how to make it work. Maybe I can fix it in some way. So so great for everybody showing up, and for awesome comments, and for sticking around for the whole hour and a half. It's been really great. And of course for the super chats too, which not only help me directly, it also shows at YouTube that there's some activity going on with the channel. So if Chantel starts to complain about this channel, right, YouTube can say, well, it's attracted an audience and it makes a little bit of money for YouTube as well. So maybe we shouldn't do what Chantel say. Anyway, I can see some of you are heading for the exit door. So I guess I'm going to do the national anthem. And again, I didn't see Real Crochetter in here. Was Real Crochetter here? Well, it's really late at night because I'm in Canada, East Coast, Eastern Standard Time. It's 10:28. It's much too late for him. Anyway, thanks again to Real Crochetter. He's the one that put together that fancy version of the song. Sam, Super Chat Cat. You bless me, so I'll bless you back. Sammy Shammy, you got a cool name. Super Chat Cat. Oh, wow. Yeah, so thanks for all that. Oh my goodness, 2:21. I better do the national anthem. Okay, 3, 2, foop. Super Chat Cat. Super Chat Cat, y'all bless me. I hope to bless you back. Foop and Fishnets, you got a cool name too. And it's national anthem time. Super Chat Cat. 205. 3, 2, 1. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on the shoulders. Chantel, oh, she carries away. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, Chantel, Chantel. She rolled out of bed with nothing better to do. She rolled right back to bed after the mukbang is through. She make a mess, she make a couple dollars. She's gonna do it again. It's much too much for you to understand. Come on, sing it again. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, oh, she carries the weight, yeah. Chantel, she carries the weight of the world on her shoulders. Chantel, 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 Chantel. Oh, yeah.